Look at her, in deep on the double leg, hands clasped. She gets the takedown. Get played out in different weight classes.
Ooh, nice takedown.
Little inside leg trip.
Not our first time though, Eric.
Definitely not.
Whoa, Rebecca comes storming out.
Look at her, in deep on the double leg, hands clasped. She gets the takedown.
Wow, fast start. She's looking to pass right away.
A little 0 to 100.
Yeah. Now, that's not something you're usually prepared for. You see a lot of guys that come out, they touch hands, they kind of settle in and feel each other out. She just sprinted right out of the gate. That could throw you off as the opponent on the receiving end of that.
It definitely would throw me off. Most people come out, they try to settle in, sort of gauge their range. People that come at you at 100 miles an hour.
We saw that earlier tonight on the amateur card with Kareem Klein. His opponent rushed at him with a flying knee right off the bat and had him in a triangle, had him in all sorts of trouble. Kareem was able to weather the storm and then put him away with the submission of his own in the first round. We'll see if we got history repeating itself here today. But right now, we got Dianna on top. She's in half guard.
No, we have
Rebecca on top.
Becca's on top. She's using her length, sort of like using some short, choppy elbows, I guess trying to soften Dianna up. And right here, looks like from here I like to, if I'm in top and half guard, as a longer person, I look for that Kimura grip. That was sort of my bread and butter.
Sort of, it still is.
Yeah, it still is. But
oh, a nice pass by Rebecca. Diana's doing a good job with the guard though, and she gets back up. Well done by Dianna. She's looking for an outside leg trip here, maybe a hip toss. Looks like she gave up on that. Dianna doing the right thing though. She got off the cage. I like her head position. She's digging that head position. She's got to get that right arm as an underhook though. She's got this head position there. Got a waist lock. She might sneak out the back here.
Yeah, very close. You know, a lot of it depends on the fighter's hair and how much traction.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. She gets out the back. Well done. Very nice. I can't. Someone's bleeding here. I can't tell if it's Rebecca or Dianna.
Yeah, it looks. It could be a scuff or a scrape, but we haven't been able to see Diana's face for a while. But we see a little bit of blood on the forehead of
beautiful
Becca
head position.
Evans.
I really like the way Diana's using her head position. She's driving her head up under Rebecca's neck, trying to get her nice and tall in the cage for a level change. It's something I was yelling at Ryan in the previous fight. Something I like to get my fighters doing is really using their head.
Now Dianna has the body lock now. She looks like the stronger fighter in this position up against the fence. We'll see if she's really able to do anything aside from slipping those knees in. We have 2 minutes left in the first round of the first Triton event in Florida, the first Triton professional event, and the first female professional fight in Triton Fights.
It's a night of firsts. We got the boss to our left here, Mr. Nick Canobio. Nice job tonight pulling this off. How's it feel?
It gives us a thumbs up. It's a sweaty thumbs up because we're all a little sweatier tonight down in Tampa. We're not used to this warm weather as it's still fairly cool up in New York at this time.
Diana's busy with those knees. We'll see if those knees pay off in the later rounds here.
Yeah, she's been landing them to the Becca's midsection and her thighs. That'll definitely slow down the pace for the beginning of the second round. I don't expect Becca to come out at such a ferocious pace.
You know, I do actually.
Do you?
Yeah, based on how she started, she looks still fresh too. I'd like to see Becca either fight the head here or start digging for underhooks here so she can try to get her back off the cage.
Yeah, here she goes. She's pushing the face away.
There, she's using that underhook. Well done.
Using a little shoulder strike in there too. She's using her head.
She is busy. She does not stop. She's like a perpetual motion machine. She is always either pummeling, punching, or moving.
I always find it very interesting how different paces get played out in different weight classes.
Ooh, nice takedown.
Little inside leg trip by Becca Evans.
She's looking for a pass here. And she gets it just about. She's just got to get past that leg.
She's almost in that top crucifix type position. But
Diana's doing really well with leg pummels. She's inverting here, This is a tricky position, but she's using her legs well to keep her head safe. Tricky leg pummeling by Dianna. Oh, that was a big left hand that landed by Rebecca.
Becca has such long arms that she's able to whip them and put a tremendous amount of force on her hammer fists.
Wow, that was a salvo to end the round out of Rebecca. Every position possible. Look at her, she comes right out again. Oh, big right hand. She's got double underhooks up on the cage here.
She's working those shoulder strikes, which we've seen some of the other fighters use this tonight so far on the amateur card.
Popularized by Conor McGregor.
It's Donald Cerrone.
It's a strike that's been around for a long time, but Conor McGregor kind of brought it back into the forefront.
Randy Couture utilized it in a few of his fights roughly 10 years ago. I don't remember who his opponents were, but Conor McGregor was really the first person to use it effectively to ring Donald Cerrone's bell.
He was the first person to use it very successfully and have it be like a standout technique.
Yep.
Well, Rebecca has kept the same pace. She's made a liar of you. Big flurry out of Rebecca.
Another thing Rebecca does is she always keeps Dianna's posture broken. Like Dianna's never in a position, she never allows her to get into position where she has strong posture.
Right. I'm impressed though with Dianna because she has not stopped her motion either. She's constantly battling those positions. She never lets Rebecca get settled. As much of the pace as Rebecca's keeping, Dianna never really lets her settle in. She makes her work in every single position she's in. You can hear the corner yelling a whizzer here. They want to see Dianna start whizzering.
That's a difficult feat to do to a taller, longer fighter.
A big elbow. Man, the pace that they're setting on the cage, the cage wrestling is some of the most tiring work you can do in an MMA fight, and the pace that they're setting in this position is grueling. Really impressive conditioning out of both of them. You can hear Dianna's corner yelling that we got a pummel. There she goes, she starts listening. Dianna's corner is imploring her to start pummeling and try to make space. Ryan, Eric, if you're in this position, what are you looking to do here?
As which fighter, Dave?
If you're Dianna and you got to make space right now. Her corner is imploring her to make space. They want her to start pummeling.
You want to get that arm in and start cross-facing. Get your forearm in their throat and push their head back. She needs to get off the fence. She needs to get underhooks. From here, she's got underhooks. She needs to sort of pop out the back, similarly to like what Damian Maia does, sort of become their backpack.
She successfully dug her underhooks and she's reversed her position now. If I'm Dianna here, I try to make some space and get back to striking.
Exactly.
This is a grueling pace. Rebecca gets a scarf hold position here.
Little head on choke. This might be the end. Dianna's got a shoulder escape to get herself up. Ooh, very
Dianna looks almost gets a crucifix out of it.
But is able to get herself out of that bad position that could have potentially been the end of the fight.
That was crafty work from Dianna on the bottom. She was in a real bad spot. Now she's in a better position to start building back to her feet. But Rebecca's keeping a pace on her this is tough to put up with. In every position, Rebecca has not stopped punching. She hasn't stopped moving and constantly looking to control the outcome of the scramble. She's always just one step ahead in these positions where if she's losing it based on what Dianna does effectively in defending, she transitions. Oh, she's got a rear naked choke locked up right now. This could be it. This could be it. That's it. Wow. What a performance.
The very interesting thing, the very interesting thing that Becca Evans was able to do was she would hit you continuously no matter what position she was in.
Naked choke. 4 minutes, 16 seconds into round 2. Rebecca the Giraffe Evans.